Hello. I wanted to explain something first today. One of the questions somebody asked about a green screen. So yes, it's true, there is a green screen behind me right now. What this means in the video world is that you can take that green screen and then make something else come in there instead by taking the color and replacing it with essentially the image. So I can be sitting here and then all of a sudden, wham, I'm in front of this house. And how convenient. It's the house where I grew up in. That is perfect timing because we're starting a new series that I'm calling the Hallmark Series. Why? Because it's kind of touchy-feely. Well, I don't know. Anyway, it can go back to different kind of episodes in my life, in my childhood, etc., that you might find some interest in. I probably won't enjoy it too much, but anyway, we can journey together and maybe I'll give a lesson or two learned that can be discussion for all of us. So I grew up on a tree nursery in this house, which was actually a state-owned house. Because my dad managed the tree nursery, the state provided a house so he could be very near to it. So why don't we take a little journey and go just a little forward here, and we'll turn around to get a different perspective, okay? Okay, now I'm in front of, kind of outside of my house. If you look that way, you can see the house. But now as we look forward, you can begin to see some of the buildings on the tree nursery. Now, for the growing of trees, it takes kind of quite a process. The seed is collected from pine cones and then it's called stratified, given special conditions so the seed can grow. It's planted. Then as it grows, it needs to actually be uprooted and transplanted so the roots can develop better. And then it's transplanted into another field, it grows more, and then they come and they do what's called root pruning, so they will prune off the roots so that it has a chance to spread out. You know, I learned, I think, from all of this that life is kind of like this in the sense that we at times need to be pruned and be patient, but things eventually work out. That can be some ways the way it is in families. You know, when things just are not going so well, it just takes time oftentimes, and just to keep at it, and we can get to the end. So a little patience is a good lesson to learn, and that things oftentimes just do take time. What lessons did you learn growing up? That might be a great conversation to have around the supper table tonight. Just to share with your children some of your experiences and what you learned and grew in. So I ask you to remember to submit those photos of different things that you're doing at home, whether it's school at home or spiritual things or whatever, but as we all kind of hunker down in this coronavirus pandemic, like what's life like at home? So please submit those photos. Let's go to our first photo. So here are our first photos. The first photo was submitted by Phil and Lisa Swan. So the Swan family is here, the two girls watching away, watching the Sunday morning live streaming from Holy Spirit. So great photo. Thank you to the Swan family for that. Our second photo comes from the Romanchenkos, Gib and Doris Romanchenko. They celebrated 65 years this past Saturday. Wow, imagine that, 65 years of marriage. Isn't that beautiful and wonderful? Here they're receiving their blessing, donning these great face masks. By the way, they were designed and created by a local parishioner, Jan Shearing, so lots of local talent around. Anyway, happy anniversary and happy many more blessed years. Have a great, beautiful day. Blessings.